I love dogs, whether I'm in Canada, whether I'm here in India. If there's dogs around, you're probably going to find me there too. Although I have interacted with street dogs all over the world, I've been particularly excited to come here to India to check out the dogs here. The pariah dogs, or the pye-dogs of India, are the legends of the street dog world. This is a population that has basically remained unchanged for 5,000 to 10,000 years, making them one of the oldest breeds of dogs on the planet. These guys are the heavyweights, the all-stars, the original gangsters of the international pariah dog scene. There are over 500,000 street dogs in the city of New Delhi alone. Urban India has a number of features which has led to the creation and the sustaining of immense street dog populations. As a result of the government-sponsored virtual eradication of the vulture population in India, it's left a huge void in the ecosystem which the dogs have happily filled. Without over 500 tons of uncollected garbage a day in the city of New Delhi alone, plus all the exposed animal carcasses everywhere, this has left a phenomenal food source for the dogs to scavenge. On top of that, there are a lot of street dwellers in India who all have dogs with them. And of course, spay and neuter is virtually non-existent in India. So all these conditions have combined to create a perfect storm. This has led to the success of the Indian street dog as we know them. People ask me all the time, which is my favorite breed of dog? It's a very difficult question, you know. From a training perspective, there are lots of interesting working breeds that are fun to work with as a trainer. But in terms of my overall fascination with dogs, I would have to say that the street dogs are among my favorite dogs in the world. These Indian pye or pariah dogs are extremely intelligent fellows. They have a variety of different temperaments. Some of them are shy and timid. Others are very social and crave and enjoy human affection and interactions, like this particular guy right here. This dog's been following me for the past 6 hours on a hike up here in the Himalayas. You can see that this variety of pye-dog has adapted very well to this mountainous, high elevation environment. He's got a much thicker coat than a lot of the dogs in southern India, where it's much hotter. It's quite cold up here in the mountains, so these dogs tend to be a little bit more ruggedly built, a little bit more on the durable end of things. He's my hiking buddy. I'm really appreciating his company. Isn't that right, buddy? You're such a good guy. I've spent countless hours around India observing, studying, interacting with, feeding, and playing with the street dogs. I have become extremely enamored by the street dogs here. They are highly intelligent, exceptionally social, and really they're a dog trainer's dream. question that gets put to me a lot when I'm working with international street dogs is that don't I feel sorry for the street dogs? I tend to think of this from a slightly different perspective. Although, on one hand, the street dogs tend to be a bit more vulnerable. They don't get probably enough food to eat. If they get sick or injured, there are very little resources to help these dogs, and they may or may not recover very well from any significant injury or sickness. On the other hand, this is what dogs were like 15, 20,000 years ago, roaming around free from human interference. They are dogs that would clean up ancient sort of human encampments. These are the original dogs. I love them. I think they're great. I could spend hours observing the nuances and subtleties of the pack communication. I really think these dogs have it pretty good. They get to roam around freely. They're like off-leash dogs back home, but 24/7. This is the dog's life, if you ask me.